What's good? It's Postman. Welcome to the training here, the Six Figure Series. In this video, I'm going to show you what I'm doing now as far as some marketing strategies, a few changes that I've made to the site to, ultimately I think will benefit, and a few things that I hopefully can get Airbit to do to make it even better. So jumping right into it, I'm showing you my Airbit account. You see, I don't have any sales yet, just so you can see this is a brand new Airbit account. Now I have another Airbit account that actually have sales and everything in it. That's why I didn't use that one, because I wanted to be transparent and honest. So this one, I created a whole new Airbit account for this particular strategy and for the Six Figure Series. So you see, just so you can see that I'm really building this thing from scratch. So I just want to show you. There's no earnings, no beats sold. Like I said, my other account that I use, that I have used is, you'll see more sales and plays and stuff. So it wouldn't be fair to use that. So I created a whole new Airbit account just to be transparent with you, to show you that I'm actually building this thing from scratch. Now, full transparency, you'll see that my YouTube channel, I kind of used the old YouTube channel that I didn't really promote that much, but the reason why I'm using that one is because it already has like 100 subscribers or something like that, to where I can get the the channel name. So that's the only reason why I'm not using a YouTube that started from scratch, but it's not popular or nothing like that. So it's basically being started from scratch, all new beats and everything like that. But it does have about 100 subscribers that I can use, leverage that to create my own channel name, as opposed to when you first start a channel, you have to have a bunch of letters and numbers. But I'll show you that in a second. So the changes that I made was I used the Airbit. I'm trying out this Airbit page, this new Airbit page they have. I think it's called, I forgot what it's called, Elite Page or something. So it comes with your Airbit Pro membership. So all I did was take my domain, armyproduction.com, and just forward it to my little Airbit page. It's customizable. Not as customizable as I would like, but it's clean. I like this, how it has the different little turnstile for your leasing and your options. They have what's popular right here. You can take that off if you want, and they have like your latest beats or whatever. You can flip it however you want. You know what I mean? You have your beats. They can go to your beats and check out all your beats. Kind of like what they kind of just needed to do that. I'm assuming because BeatStars was probably kicking their ass with this particular their pro page. So I'm just trying it out. I mean, I'm paying $20 a month anyway for this thing. So I said, let me just try it out and see. I do like that it has its cart that people can kind of sign in and sign up on your page. So it's some things I like about it. It's very clean. One thing I don't like about it, and I'm going to bring to Airbit's attention, is I would like them to have the option to put a sign up form at the top. The search music is good, because if they're coming from Instagram, they need to search the title. They can just search right to the beat by using the search. So I like the search bar, but they need to have a situation where you can actually get name and email. Like it'll have like a little box where you can put a video in there. It's not that hard, just like a simple script, and you can put your sign up form here at the top. Maybe even like a custom HTML box, so you can do your own custom thing at the top. You know what I mean? As it stands, I might have to get a program to see if I can superimpose that on here. But I think they should just do that to where you can add a custom HTML box and kind of put your own thing at the top. So that way, like I said, I would put a sign up form. You guys know I like my sign ups. Or even like a pop up where, that would be the most ideal, is where it would be like a black out the back part, and then it'll have like a pop up that you can have that, I can say, hey, would you like a free demo beat, or offer whatever I want in exchange for name and email. So that's what I would like them to have, is where you can kind of put your own custom HTML, and even if they didn't have custom HTML, which I think they should at bare minimum allow you to have a pop-up box, and then you can put what you want on that box. For me, it would be a sign-up form. So anyway, so that's what I'm. Hopefully, we can have that feature coming up. So the way I'm going to promote this, so this is the beats I uploaded, and I want to show you my new strategy of what I'm doing. So what I'm doing now is, I don't do the type beat for this, like a such and such type beat or Meek Mill type beat. That still works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but for me, I'm just, everybody's zigging, so I'm zagging. So my goal right now is to, just simple titles of almost like a song, it feels like it's the title of a song. Simple, usually, 1 or 2 words, maybe 3 words. But hopefully I'm trying to get to one word titles and very simple titles that make you feel an emotion, right? Forever, I Know It, Vibration, If I Let You Go, Separated, Win, Stamp. So that's just kind of like the theme I'm trying to go with, Ready, Lifetime, Art of Love, We Belong, Take Care. So that Talk, Beretta, these are different, R&B feeling type of name. So that's how I'm doing my names now. I think I have more like Win. I should be on here a beat called Win. Yeah, Win, Separated. So that's like the theme I'm doing. Just trying, like I said, to stand out and have my own brand. So that's what I'm doing with that. Now, my main marketing strategy. So my first, what I call foundational strategies, right? These are foundational, and foundational to me is always organic. Something that's organic. And then I'm going to add paid advertising on top of the organic. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So, as you know, my brand's rnbproduction.com. So what I'm doing is my first step is going to be YouTube. Obviously, YouTube right now has the largest platform from selling beats, right? YouTube is one of the largest platforms and search engines on the entire planet. So you have to be on YouTube. And I'm also going to do Instagram. I'm going to do SoundClick, and I'm going to do Facebook advertising. But my foundational approach will be YouTube, starting off with organic. So what I'm doing is I uploaded the beats to my YouTube, but I have them on private, because if you just release all your stuff immediately, Facebook is definitely going to penalize you in terms of your placements, in terms of your SEO. And that's your search engine optimization, where you're ranked. They're gonna penalize you. So what I do is I try to release, one beat every couple of days, or one beat. Even eventually I will get to one beat a day, but I just try to release one beat, give the other beat some time to kind of flourish, to get calculated into the algorithm. Then I'll release another beat, and I'll show you how I'm releasing it. So what I'm doing is going after one particular keyword. So I know, you may say this is a Meek Mill type beat, or this is a Drake type beat, or this is a Future type beat, a Kodak Black type beat. That's fine. And those are very popular keywords. What I decided to do was say, okay, I make R&B music. Now I can do the particular artist type of beat, right? And like a Kalani type beat, or a Khalid type beat, or LMI type beat, which will work. But what would happen is my page would be fragmented, going after all these different keywords. So what I decided to do is, okay, I'm gonna go after and dominate one keyword. And once I dominate that keyword, I'm gonna go to the next keyword. So the keyword that I'm gonna try to dominate, is R&B type beat, right? And it doesn't have as much traction and as much search volume as, say, if I were to do the particular like LMI type beat or Kodak Black type beat. So I'm trying to find my own little lane, right? My own little niche that has good volume, decent volume. It's not, nobody's searching for it, but it's not as competitive, and I can probably get ranked. And so I'm going to focus all of my beats on this particular keyword because it fits, R&B type beat, right? And so you can see what I'm doing is, and I'll show you exactly behind the scenes. What I'm doing is I'm putting it in the title, right? R&B type beat 2019. Then I put R&B beat again in the title. I have it in the description, and then I have down here my description. If you are looking for the hottest R&B beats on the planet, look no further. rnbproduction.com is dedicated to bring R&B singers. So now I'm just kind of keyword, not stuffing it too much, because YouTube isn't stupid, right? They have algorithms to check if you're just keyword stuffing, and they'll penalize you for all that stuff. So I wanted to sound natural and organic, right? If you notice, like rnbproduction.com, R&B production, 007. So the keyword I'm going for is R&B with the and symbol. And then my tags, just simple R&B type beat and R&B beat. I'm not keyword stuffing. I'm not doing all these things that people have done, because YouTube is hip to all that stuff now. And one thing I know that YouTube does too is it'll bot your channel. What I mean by bot your channel is it wants to know what your channel is mainly about. So let's say if I have a cooking channel, it's going to look through all my videos and start to say, oh, this is a cooking channel YouTube page based upon multiple videos. So it's not going to look at just this one video and say, let me rank this one video. in under this keyword, it's going to say, well, is this whole channel even relevant to these keywords? So that's why I'm naming all my beats R&B type beat 2019. Then I put the title of the beat in there, so that way that gives the differentiator. So it's not every beat is titled the same. And so I don't know which beat will probably get ranked, right? But I do know I got 44 views on this one beat, and I just released it like 5 days ago. So it's getting traction some kind of way, right? And it may just be from the 100 subscribers, but there's no way that with just 100 subscribers that are old subscribers are actually looking at that. So it has to be from some type of algorithm. Somebody probably saw it on the recommended videos and whatnot. So I want to dominate this keyword, okay? So, and then once I dominate this keyword, when you search for R&B type beat or any type of R&B type beat 2019, R&B beats, once I dominate that keyword, I'm going to go to my second keyword. And all my beats then, the next beats I upload will be trying to dominate that next keyword, okay? And what I'm doing is making it all relevant. So I'm not going after 100 different keywords. And the way I chose this keyword is I use vidIQ. This is just a free version. And I just type in R&B type beat. And then what I did was it said search volume is 96. So that's decent. You know, the score is 96. And the competition score is only at 31. So that means that it's high volume and low competition. Now, the volume isn't that great. Again, it's not going to be, you know, super, super high. I mean, but it's still high enough to where vidIQ thinks it's a 96. And the competition score is a 31, meaning there's not that much competition. So overall, it's an 83 out of 100 keyword score. So I said, okay, that's something I want to go after. Okay. And I look at the competition, you know, these guys are all buying views, obviously. And I don't care about any of that stuff because my goal is to, and you see everybody puts free in the front of their thing so they can get their views boosted. And that's fine too. You won't see me doing that unless it's an actual free demo beat that I'm trying to give out. But I don't want my brand to really be associated with everything free and all that type of stuff. That's just not the brand I'm trying to build. And you can get to the top, I believe, and dominate a keyword by using these tactics, even without putting that free in front of it. Again, I wouldn't water down my brand like that. I mean, whatever, you know, the game is, I know that's the game now. But I don't really care about what everybody else is doing. To be honest with you, what I do is I have a brand that I want to build. I want to establish my client base who buys into what we believe in and buys into our view, buys into our music, and then we have this client base. So that's why my strategy may be a little bit different than everybody else's, because I've built multiple companies and I've learned just over the last 13 years of building successful companies that it's not about trying to battle it out with these kids that want to do free, these little hustlers. I call them hustlers. And I'm not saying any of these guys on here are hustlers. They may be well-respected business guys, you know, that are producers. I'm not saying them, but I don't battle out with, you know, the new tactic, the new hustle here, or everybody's saying they're giving out free beats now, so that's the new hustle. I don't battle out with hustle because I can't win at the hustle, but I play the long play. I play the play of a respectable brand that when people see it, they know what to expect. I'm not gassing them by saying all these beats are free, but then I'm trying to charge you for these beats. That's not what we build our brand on. And so RBProduction.com won't be known for that. We're going to be known for having great music that you can, it's affordable for artists. And we stand on that. We believe in our music and we believe in our client base. And we believe that you can make great music at an affordable price and have quality and professional music at a price that you can afford. And we can bless the world and change the world through our music. And so that's what we stand on. We're not standing on we're going to be the cheapest, and we're not standing on that we're going to be, you know, doing all these little hustle tactics, but we're going to be consistent, right? And so I'm teaching you that because I want you to understand that why branding is important, as well as, you know, you have to stay up on the latest tactics. I'm not saying that, but you're gonna see that how we stand out from everybody else. We're not going to be doing what everybody else is doing. We're playing the long game, while a lot of guys out here are playing the hustle game. So that's the difference. Now, when you look for, another thing you can do is on vidIQ, it gives you recommended also keywords that you might want to explore. When you put in, you know, R&B type beat, it'll give you, you know, R&B beats, right? And so then I can click that, and see, you know, or what I'll do, I can click that. Well, it didn't do it right, but I can put in R&B beats here. I'll search for that because it gave me that keyword, and I'll say, okay, what is that? That's a 94 and then a 61 competition score, right? Which is fine. You know, that's not too bad still. You know, because, you know, it's not like we're batting out with, you know, multi-million dollar companies or whatever that have a whole SEO team and all that type of stuff. So I can probably beat these guys out. Now, this will probably be the keyword I go after next. Straight. So right now I'm going after R&B type beat. I'm going after what they call long tail keywords, where we kind of add more stuff to it. It gets less searched, but if you can dominate those, you can find some good clients. You know, after I build more of a base, I'll be going after the stronger keywords like R&B beats, you know, and possibly R&B instrumentals. You know, I'll go after some of those type of keywords. But right now, you know, I want to go kind of like backdoor. Like right now I'm getting almost like the crumbs, you know, like, hey, you know, okay, you don't want those. Let me snatch up. Maybe I only get maybe 10, 20 customers, you know, a month from that keyword. You know, it's not a keyword that may get, and it may not give me 100 new clients, but those 10, 20 clients from that one keyword, then I'll get 10, 20 clients from another keyword, and it all is going to add up. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Like, so I'm showing you how I build business. Not saying it's the right way, other way is the wrong way, or anything like that. I'm just telling you how I look at it from my experience. So you're gonna see me going after this keyword, R&B beats. R&B type beat. And so every, you know, like I said, once a day or every other day or every couple of days, I take a beat off private and I'm going after this keyword, because we don't know what YouTube is going to, which beat they're going to choose to get to that next, you know, to get to the top of the search engine. So I want to give them a variety that they may choose this one or that one. I don't know, you know, whichever one people start liking and commenting more and things, etc. of that nature. But also, like I told you, another secret is that they're going to bot my whole channel. And so when they see that all my channel's consistent with this keyword, they're going to start giving me favor over other channels who have mixed type keywords or whatever. And they see I'm totally focused on R&B type beat, and they see that I got all these different videos that are named and keyworded with this particular thing. They're going to say, oh, this channel fits this keyword perfectly. And they're going to start giving me precedent over the other channels that have, you know, all these different types of beats on there and all these different types of names. So it's just my strategy, because like I said, YouTube is overcrowded. We know that. So now I understand business and understand internet marketing, that whenever a platform gets overcrowded, now you have to go to start narrowing your focus, right? Instead of being very broad, when there's hardly nobody on YouTube, you can be very broad and just say, hey, beats, you know what I mean? Any, you know, download hot beats, you know, tight beats, it don't matter. But then as more people come in, you want to start finding your little lane and find where you can kind of maneuver. So that's why I always suggested, even if you got YouTube riches, you saw me suggest, I said, hey, you know, go after artists type beats that aren't super popular. Like if you're going after Drake type beats and stuff like that. So I had a lot of producers would hit me up and say, hey man, I got Drake type beat, few type beats, and it's not catching on. I say, well, why are you going after those keywords? Right? Of course it's going to be tough because you're competing with guys with a lot of subscribers. But I said, why don't you have Dave East, or go find, you know, Block Boy JB? Well, he's more popular now, but go find those artists that are in pockets that fit that type of beat, but find those keywords that aren't as competitive using vidIQ. Right? I mean, Styles P type beat or something like that, where you won't find a whole bunch of people, but you might find a couple clients on those keywords and start going after those type of keywords. Right? Because that's what a lot of producers do wrong. They'll hit me. I tell you to hit me up and say, hey man, it's not working for me. I said, well, let me see what you're doing. Okay, you're going after Drake type beat. I mean, why would you think that you're going to really be able to compete with that quickly? I mean, it's gonna take a lot of effort and energy and time. So that's the thing. So the other thing that I want to talk about as far as my marketing on YouTube is I'm in it for the foundational and the long play for the organic YouTube. So, and I'm in it for the consistency. So it's times where I have producers who be like, oh yeah, I've been trying YouTube. Okay, well, how often do you post? Well, I post every once in a while. I ain't posted in 2 weeks. See, then you're not really doing YouTube. It has to be a consistency. YouTube loves to see upload consistency. YouTube does not like old channels. Okay, channels that don't upload things, you're not gonna get put in the search. So when I used to upload like every day on my Live Off Beach channel, that's when I was really getting stuff ranked. I was uploading all the time. When I slowed down the uploading, I upload every once in a while, then you'll see those videos stop being ranked. They'll be like, you know what I'm saying? He's not really active. We want people with new content, fresh content. That's what they want on their platform. So if you uploaded a bunch of beats 2 years ago, people that's uploading fresher beats all the time, they're going to get privilege in the ranking system. So you got to understand, what does YouTube actually want? So if you're inconsistent, then you're going to see inconsistent results. That's why I said I'm pacing my beats. I'm not just going to put them all out at once, and I ain't going to have no more beats to be consistent with. So I'm consistently making new beats, but putting new ones out. Like I said, if it's not every day, every couple days. See, I uploaded them. I upload the beats. I uploaded, like I said, about maybe 20 beats. But I got them on private until, I'm ready to put them out. Like, okay, I'll put this one out today. I'll put this one out. You see, I put this one out 21st. This is 5 days later, right? And maybe I'll put one out tomorrow, 2 days later. Just spacing it out so it looks real. But at the same time, being consistent. So that's a big part of it. Now, this is a long play. This isn't a tomorrow I'm going to be getting sales from this. I may get sales. I mean, this is 44 views, so I may start getting sales, sooner than I think. But at the same time, I'm in this for the long play. So now for my short play, I'm going to be doing YouTube ads. And the way I do my ads is I want to show you how you do the ads, so that way I can accelerate my growth, right? I'm not going to sit here for 6 months and to get a couple sales, right? So this is a long play. So for the short play, to start making money quickly, what I'm going to do is do YouTube ads. Now, if you're doing YouTube ads, like I see YouTube ads for beats now that I put out YouTube Domination, right? So you see producers doing it, but I see them doing it the wrong way. I mean, it's some of the worst thing. First off, let me say this. If you advertise something, that means you're spending money when someone clicks it. You don't ever put free in the title. Why would you want someone to click something that it says free? Because they expecting something free. So you already, if I'm going to spend money, you're better off putting the price in the title, so that way people won't click it and that think that it's free. They'll know by clicking it, this is going to cost me money. And then if you're paying for views and clicks and etc. So that's one of the mistakes I see. The other mistake I see is that you're advertising beats that people don't want to buy. Like I had a producer that I was consulting with. He's probably watching this. And he was actually doing YouTube ads good. I mean, he was getting thousands of views on certain beats, paying pennies like I told him it would be if you follow the process, but people weren't buying the beat. And I'm like, well, that's because nobody wants that shit. I'm saying your beat has to be quality. It has to be something that people want. Just because you advertise don't mean that they want to buy it. So you're listening, make sure you have the hottest beat that's possible. And my suggestion is this: find the beat that people are already buying. I tell producers all the time that this is like the record business. This is music. So what happens is you want to find your hit record. So, artists put out all types of music, songs. Then it'd be that one song that it catches. And now it's everywhere. It's catchy. And everybody wants to hear it. And it's on the radio. It's everywhere, right? Yeah, you can buy that initial push. But if the song don't catch, it fades to the bottom very quickly. We saw that with Taylor Swift. She went to number 1 very quickly through her media marketing push from the label. But it shit tanked immediately because the songs weren't that good, right? They didn't catch on. So, and then there's songs that don't get that big push, but they start to rise, like that Boo'd Up from LMA. That didn't get a big push initially, and the song was out a whole year, but people loved that song. It connected. So what you want to find is that beat that's connecting with your artist base, and they're buying. And so that makes them buy. So I'm going to test beats that I feel like, okay, that I've one that's already sold. So if you have a client base already, look at the beat that sold the most. You say this beat right here sold, I sold more beats on this particular beat than any other beat. So that's the beat you want to advertise on YouTube. That's the hot beat. That's your hit single. Why would you say, okay, so what a lot of producers do, they say, well, this is my latest beat, so I'm going to use that to advertise. And they advertise the beat they just made because they say, oh, this is my latest beat. See, we got to get out of our own mind, out of our own what we want to do, and start getting into what the marketplace wants. So if the marketplace is buying this particular beat from you over and over again, why would you try to force another beat onto the marketplace? You got to run with that. So my first couple sales, I'm going to say, okay, which beat did they buy the most? Okay, did somebody, I sold this beat 3 times. Okay, well, I'm going to start promoting that on through YouTube ads. Now, let's say I haven't sold any beats. Well, then I'm going to test one beat. I'm going to spend $50. You know what I'm saying? Just spend $50 and see if I get any sales. If I spend $50 and I get 1,000 plays, 2,000 plays on that beat, and I get no sales, and I say, okay, well, that's not the beat. People don't want to buy that. What's another beat I can try? What's another beat I can try? And I keep trying until I find that one, because remember, this is subjective. We have to stop treating our beats. This ain't like a bottle of water that everybody just gonna buy. They have to enjoy the beat. They have to have a desire for it when they hear it. And a lot of times we, as producers, we start thinking just because we made it and we like it, they should buy it. I mean, that's asinine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not the case. They going to buy what they feel. So you have to make sure that you're testing to see what is that my market is feeling. What are they feeling from me? And that's based upon sales, not based upon people telling you, hey, man, and I get that too. We're going to dead that shit right now. Hey, man, people telling me my shit hot. I don't care what nobody tell you. They tell you that because they don't hurt your feelings. They tell me this beat hot. I don't care what nobody tell me. Somebody spending money on it. That's telling me it's hot. Telling me it's hot is not what you do with your mouth, it's what you do with your wallet. So if an artist is buying the beats, then they think it's hot. If the artist is just talking like, oh man, your beats is dope, that means they just don't want to hurt my feelings. Right? So I don't care about that. I want to know, well, where's the money at? If they purchased it, that means they liked it. Right? That means they couldn't do without it. Okay? And trust me when I tell you I'm doing this for 13 years, 14 years now selling beats on the internet. I can tell you for a fact that when an artist hear a beat that they just love, it don't matter. Trust me, ain't no artist out there that can't get their hand on $20, $30. So if somebody telling you, oh man, I just ain't got the money for $30, come on, man. Like, they spend that on weed. So it's just what they really saying is, I don't care about the beat that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I'm going to spend money on it, but yo, it's dope, whatever. But if it's a beat that they like, yo, I love this, they going to be wanting you to take off your site. They going to want it exclusive because it captures them. And they get so emotional about it, they don't know what to do. They just like, yo, I gotta have this beat. You know, and me being a rap artist too, I do that too. I buy beats. I bought beats and spent money on beats that I never even used. I don't even know where they're at now. Because I just got excited in that moment. It's like, yo, it just started opening up my mind to all the possibilities. Like, yo, this song's gonna be so dope. That the money didn't matter at that point to me. I just wanted to get this beat because I had this idea that I felt like, you know, so that's what music does to the client. They hear it and they just start getting these ideas as an artist, as a songwriter. They start dreaming. They start going, wow, I gotta have this. How much is it? Okay, boom, boom, boom. They don't care about the money at that point. So if it's a money issue over $30, they don't want your beat. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we have to start getting realistic about that. And I'm realistic about my beats. This beats that people I'm gonna put out, they're gonna be like, man, this ain't really it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's dope or whatever. It's cool, but they're not spending money on it. So I'm not egotistical about my music. I've been doing this too long. Maybe it's a dope beat, but it's just not the beat that the artist is looking for right now. It's not what's hot right now. Whatever the case may be, the ego has to go out the window. So when I'm promoting, I'm going to advertise the beat. If it ain't hitting, if they ain't buying, then I'm taking this shit off of the ads. I'll leave it up for organic people, but I'm not going to be sitting there spending money on it if they ain't buying. I'm not going to sit there and start crying, talking about, well, it ain't working and YouTube ads don't work. I'm going to say my beat ain't hitting. You understand? Now, why am I getting on? Because that's the mistake a lot of producers make. Or they put it on Facebook or Instagram and all that stuff, and you say, well, they ain't buying. They ain't buying because they don't want that shit. So, for me, I'm marketing. So, the first beat, I'm still trying to decide. I'm thinking my first beat that I'm going to market is going to be House of Cards. But I might go with this I Know It. I don't know if people love that beat. Like, I put it out to producers, and producers like, yo, and there's something about that beat. When I play with people, I feel them, but I don't know if an artist is going to spend money on it. So I'm scared of that one, but I'm going to test it out because it is something special about this I Know It beat. I feel it when I made it. I knew it was something special, but I don't know. We're going to see. If nobody spends any money on it, then I'm going to take it off as far as spending money. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be testing these different joints and seeing which one hit. You understand what I'm saying? And then once what's going to happen is once I find out, once something starts selling, right, I'm going to then make that beat the flagship beat. And we call it a flagship product. In the business world, I call it a flagship beat. So that's going to be my flagship beat. That's the beat that I'm going to put everywhere on ads, the one that's selling. You understand? All beats don't come equal. Just because I made it don't mean that every beat is going to be the one that people are going to be purchasing. We got to get out of that craziness. And it's the same way in any type of art, anything. I had a t-shirt company that was successful, very successful t-shirt company. What we found is that the one design outsold everything else put together because we found a hot design. So even if you have a t-shirt company, they'll tell you like, yo, we got like 100 designs on our page that we really love. We got it creative, but it's going to be 1 or 2 designs that just sell like crazy. And everybody wants those designs because that's the one they're connecting with. So that becomes your flagship. That makes most of the money for your business. This is still a business. So that's how it's going to work for me. I'm going to look at my flagship beat. I'm looking for my flagship beat right now. Okay, and it could be 1 or 2 beats, but I'm looking for that flagship beat. So what I'm doing with reproduction.com, okay, I'm gonna be doing some marketing tests, but I want to know which beat is people going to be spending that money on, which the one. So that's my strategy right now. So you got to start looking through your catalog, look through your sales. Say, okay, what's going to be my flagship beat? And that's the beat that I'm going to spend money and put money behind promoting. That's business, right? So if you don't have a flagship beat right now, then you better find it. And the way you find, like I said, do a test. Say, okay, I'm going to put $50 behind this beat. I'm going to put $50 behind this beat. If you don't got $50, put $25. I'm going to put $25 behind this beat, $25 behind this beat, right? That's if you don't have any sales. Now, if you already got beats that sold, go to the ones that sold the most, right? If multiple people is buying one beat, let's say you got 30 beats on your channel, on your beat player, and then you got 2 or 3 beats that are sold, and one beat sold more than one time, it's got to be something about that beat that people are like, oh, okay, it's something about it. That's how music is. So we got to understand we're in the music business first, and we understand how music is consumed through the spirit, it's consumed through the emotions, and if it's something that's hitting people's emotions, and that makes them purchase it. And so we're looking for that flagship beat that's hitting these artists, your client base emotions. Now you got to understand, every client base is going to be different. So what hits my client base emotion is going to be different than yours. If you're making trap beats or you got a certain style, you're making boom bap or you're making pop or whatever it is, your client base emotion is going to be different than my client base. So if I advertise my beats to your client base, they probably won't buy. Okay? So that's what you have to understand about when you start looking for your flagship. Understand this is for your client base. Who are my clients? And if you don't know who your clients are, you need to go back to the marketing stuff and talk. And when we talked about who the clients are, who is your client? If you don't know that, then how are you going to promote your beat? This is a business. Yeah, I love making beats, but the moment the beat is made and I'm trying to sell it, now I've got to go into business mode. I'm out of producer mode. The producer made the beats. Now I got to think like a businessman. I got to think like a marketer. I got a lot of competition out here with other producers and other production companies, but I know for a fact that I know more than them about this marketing stuff. I understand this game, and I'm very confident that I can break through. And at bare minimum, I'm confident that I can service my client better than anybody else can. So if that's the case, I know I can service this market. I know I can build me a client base, and I'm not worried about everybody else. I'm not worried about what they're doing. I'm worried about me finding my clients and servicing the people on this planet that my company's here to service. That's the difference. I'm giving you keys right now to how do you build a successful business. It's not about trying to out hustle somebody and all that type of dumb shit. And they make it free. No. It's not about tactics so much as it's about finding your client base. Who do you service on this planet? I service R&B singers, okay? Up and coming R&B singers. That's who I service. So how can I serve them better? How can I find them and let them know, hey, you have a home here. You understand? Hey, I got something that you may need. And I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing. Okay, I don't give a damn about what everything. To be honest with you, I don't care about what no other producer on here is doing, unless it's about me figuring out what they're doing to go and reach the marketplace. How are they going to get customers? Where are they advertising? But I'm not really concerned about what they're doing in terms of, hey, they got a new hustle. Everybody's giving out free beats. I'm not really concerned about that. Now, I am concerned about making sure my beats stay current. So I do want to know, what's selling on the internet. Right. So when you hear me say I'm not worried about the competition, I'm not so much worried about what they're doing, how successful they are and their new hustle of the month or none of that type of shit. I am concerned about what beats are current, what's currently selling. I want to know that type of stuff. But I'm in my own lane. All right. And if I was doing trap, I find my own lane, my own way of doing what I do and servicing my clients and customers and knowing them and meeting their needs. That's what I'm in, the mode I'm in now, because I'm out of producer mode. I already made the beats. Now when I sit down at the keyboard, I'm in producer mode. I don't even give a damn about marketing. I don't care about the business side. I don't care about none of that. You understand? So you have to. I'm teaching you how to switch modes, right? So now I'm in business mode. I got to get clients. I got to service clients. I got to find my customers and get them to purchase. When I'm in producer mode, I'm at the keyboard. If I'm at the musical keyboard, it's all about music. I'm not thinking about how am I going to promote and all that type of shit, because then the music wouldn't come out right. It's the same way here, right? It's the ego has to be removed from the beats, and when it's time to do business and market them and say, what's the algorithms? What are the sales telling me? What are the views telling me? What are they telling me about what people want, so I can make that my flagship beat? So that's what I'm doing now. That's where I'm at. So next time we do the video, you'll see I'll probably have more of these videos unlocked, and I'll start the Instagram. Next video, I'll show you how I'm doing the marketing on Instagram as well, simultaneous to organic Instagram, not the ads, because I'll be doing Instagram ads as well. But I'll show you the organic Instagram method, so you can see how I'm marketing R&B production. You're seeing it. You're seeing how I'm doing this. Now it's not. I'm here for the long play. I'm not a hustler. I'm here for the long play. So I got a whole year that I'm thinking about. I want to make this a 6-figure business, but I'm making sure my foundation is right. And you're going to see the acceleration start to happen. It starts slow, but I'm consistent, and that's what you have to be. Okay, and I have a plan, and I'm going to work that plan. You're going to see me work that plan. So, you know, in your business, start thinking about how you can apply some of these principles to your business. See how they fit into what you're doing. Okay? Much love. I love the community, love the training. I love what I'm doing. I'm showing you how to do it physically, so I think it's better than just looking at a course. You can see me and follow along as I do it. And when I get my first sale, I'll make sure and post it. Make sure you're in the Facebook community as well. I'll make sure and post it and let you guys know when I get my first sale, which will probably be shortly, you know, as I keep promoting. So much love to you. Have a blessed one, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep following along and applying this stuff, and I'm telling you, you're going to reach the level that I'm telling you you're going to be able to reach.